You see, yours is darker than mine. I'd probably like yours better.
You
because I'm a blue freak, you know.
I mean,
blue hack shirt on.
Yeah. So so
you're gonna do another video now that I got a blue Les Paul.
Can you look at that nut? You got the titanium nut.
See,
we got somebody in here. All right, let me get him in here.
I dozed off, waiting to hear from you. Of course, I couldn't. You did. You text me and I didn't hear it because I had my phone turned off. Right.
Yeah. So that is okay. I didn't know. I said I hope that's your cell phone number for that number I had. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, very good. So what's your you got the Helix? So what are your thoughts?
Oh man, I tell you what. Let me at first, I had it. You know, it's very complicated with my setup because I use that Trio Plus. Are you familiar with that?
No. What is that?
It's like it's a real fancy looper. So
okay.
All my jams have a little backing to it. You know, it has drums. It's a looper. But you teach a progression. Let's say we're doing Watchtower. You know, the way I do it, A minor, G to F. Okay.
Right.
So you just strum. You know, you're supposed to simplify it, like just strum 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You know, 4 beats of A minor, 4 beats of G, 4 beats of F.
Okay.
Back to G, and then it learns it. It'll come back with all kinds. Whether you want to use rock or blues or R&B or rap or metal or whatever, it'll come back with a bass line and drums. And
I'll check it out too.
Doc, I will have several more drinks while the hippie's doing, and then I'm going to do another jam tonight. So
I might do. I'm going to do something. I'm going to watch a little TV with the wife a little bit.
There you go.
And then I'm going to start playing with these jam tracks, probably with the BRS.
All right. Well, it looks like we got a thing going here for Tuesday nights. I'm very honored to be the co-host with Mitch.
I'm honored that you're doing it.
Yeah, and we thank everybody for coming in. I don't think we missed anybody, but if we did, you know, hey, you know, we're two old guys that.
All right. Let me bring our guest in, if I can get on the right tab here, and here we go. Hi, Don. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Hack, Merrill, Brian.
Hello.
I thought you were bringing me in when you were showing me the December 2020. I'm going.
How are you, Don?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Merry Christmas.
Actually, I'm a little bit fuzzy still. I had a new kitchen floor put in today, me and my wife, and so I had to sit there while the guy did it all day. I mean, I know the guy, so shooting the breeze with him, and so I missed my afternoon nap. So I fell asleep. I missed the Hack Christmas show.
So you got an evening nap?
And I'm still, I woke up at 9:30. It's like, and no dinner, so I'm drinking iced tea. I'm on the wagon tonight, folks. I drank on an empty stomach. I'll be blabbering in about 15, 20 minutes. So anyway, cheers with some iced tea.
I don't have it. I had hot chocolate earlier. It's chilly out there tonight.
It's chilly up here. That's why I got a hoodie underneath my Christmas jacket.
Mm-hmm.
And
nice jacket.
Thanks.
Let me sell you for a minute.
Wally World.
So
Wally,
Wally that's
World
nice.
Special, man. Wally World Special.
That is nice.
At Walmart,
wow.
Of all places. My wife said, "You got to get that." I said, "All right, I'll get it."
The only things I can get to fit me is I have to go to the Santa Claus shop.
Of course, last year we did with the COVID, but I guess I got this about 3 or 4 years because I've worn it twice We go down. We meet Bill and Ann Ridenauer down at this restaurant in Fells Point every year for
Mm-hmm.
Christmas. We have because we're all holiday orphans. There's no parents or anything. Neither of us have kids uh, that are around, and me and Janet don't have any. But regardless, but so this is my Christmas jack.
Mm-hmm.
But I wore it in my video that I did last night, and I'm wearing it's freezing cold up here. That's why I got a hoodie on underneath it. Look, black hoodie underneath it doesn't really go with the Christmas. But I thought purple's a very fitting Christmas color. Majestic, the king. The three kings. One of them had to have been wearing purple, right?
Oh yeah.
Man, we got a lot of people in here.
We got 19. Who's in here?
All right. Well,
Can you see anything?
started
Can
with
you?
DT. Bobby Lopes were first two in, then Jesse's guitar, and he got made a wrench. He's happy about that, I think. Jesse should be in bed because he's a teacher. He goes to bed early, has to get up early to get to school, but he's going to hang with us for a little bit. Rick Hefner and EJ's guitar, and Nelson Rodriguez came in early. Then Lars Guitars, Larry came in. We've got Hugh Caldwell from Scotland, Daniel Horsley. Daniel Horsley just did a really groovy song.
Yes, he
The
did.
guy can sing. Daniel, you got some chops, dude. Good singing. Right? Daniel can sing. Hack can sing. Everybody. Actually, a lot of you might not don't know this, but Jesse's guitar. Jesse can sing. He does a good job singing too.
I might try it one time.
And Mitch, we have a new singer in the community, Mr. Heyman, Mitch Heyman.
Yeah, it's an auto tune.
Going to go viral with his Christmas carol. And Janice is in. Hi, Janice. Bobby Lopes. Did I say? I think I said Bobby Lopes, didn't I? Yeah, he was in early. I missed somebody here. You see anybody I missed? I think we're caught up.
I think we
Guitar
got
hack. Guitar hack's in the house.
Mark Tanner, I see. Tim
So anyway,
Thomas.
sorry I missed your show, Guitar Hack,
Hey-
but I'll
hey,
watch
Tim.
the replay. Johnny Kramer.
After 21. I hope everybody is having a nice pre-Christmas. It's going to be here in a few days. And I happen to get, last week I had what I get? A USB 25 key mini controller that
Oh,
I
yeah.
still haven't hooked up yet.
Yeah, me and Mitch both have new keyboards, and neither one of us has hardly touched them. I can't figure.
And
mine out.
I've been getting, hey, Les Nagy is in there.
Happened
Daniel
in
Horsley.
what?
Actually, I'm not a Mac person. I've never been a Mac person, never been an Apple, right? About 2 years ago, bought my wife an iPad, and she hated it, so I kind of took it over. I've done very little with it. I'd like put Discord on it, and then I messed around with iMovie a little bit, and then most recently a little bit with GarageBand, just a very little bit. But I've been interested in these Mac computers with the new Silicon M1 chip that came out about a year ago,
Right.
and they're pretty powerful. Now they come out with two other ones, a little more powerful. But anyway, I got one. I got the Mac Mini with 256 gigabyte hard drive, which is small, but I did get to 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I had a hard time. Oh man, I had a hard time setting up for whatever reason. It was saying too many attempts has been made, attempted at making an Apple. I can't even remember what it
Don't
said.
you love that? Don't you
Well, I
love that?
recorded it, and it made it sound like it wasn't new. Somebody tried to attempted to sign on with it several times, but there's no way. I mean, the way
Fraud
I
alert, right? Fraud
yeah,
alert.
yeah. So the way I unpacked it, it was no way. I had to cut anyway, and I emailed and they guaranteed me it was never open and blah, blah, blah. Micro Center. They got back. They were really good. They got back with me and they checked everything. And so I had to call up. I found a number. I called up Apple support, and I was on hold for about maybe 2 minutes, and a guy come on and he walked me through. Evidently, I must have had but it didn't let me get this far. But I don't think, unless I put my, when you're setting up an Apple ID, or I want to use my email account. Evidently, I must have set one up before it was locked out, and I can't remember setting one up because my wife's everything was set up with her password, right? With her, I mean, her email. But I'm going back. I think because I used to work on computers a lot, like 10 years ago, right? And people would have trouble with what's the maybe play iTunes, right? So I think I set up an account with that, and I think that's what caused
Right.
there was something going on with that. And the guy he just told me to go to the certain page. I reset the password, then I was able to go for further,
That's cool. You
and
know,
then
if
it
this
worked.
wasn't our Mitch, if this wasn't our Christmas show, this could have been the title of this show could have been Mitch goes to the over to the dark side.
Yeah,
Going
you're.
Apple.
Oh yes, yes, I have. You're exactly right. I've gone to the dark side, but this chip, it's so. I mean, it just perplexes. I mean, it's like I'm real interested, and because of the speed, like people are doing editing 4K video, with just 8 gigabytes of memory, and but there is some. I mean, if you go back like months later, some of these people were having trouble when they're like putting a lot of effects on there. But with the 16 gigabytes, they didn't have any problems, and I might not even get to that point where I'm going to put a lot of effects on my videos anyway. I sometimes I'll do some stuff, and but I felt a little safer getting 8 gigabytes of RAM extra. The only bad thing about this, like the old iMac Mini, you could upgrade when it was Intel based. This one's everything is soldered to the board. The the SSD hard drive, and the RAM. But I'm gonna play with it. I got it mainly for GarageBand, which I haven't done anything with yet. Although I've been looking at a ton of tutorials. I did mess with GarageBand a little bit, enough to do a voice recording on the iPad.
Yeah,
But
that computer kind of put the keyboard on the shelf, eh?
well, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it
I
with the
know,
Mac
I know.
because it's got a thing. It should recognize that fine and everything.
Cool, cool.
So
Say hi
that's
to
where we stand.
Laurie and
Hey,
16
Laurie and
Brian
Mishmash. Hey, Laurie.
and 16
Brian.
Brian.
How you
Zach Bong
doing?
and Zach Bong jumped in.
Yep. Hey, Zach. Six String Brian. Haven't seen you in a while. I hope everybody's ready for Christmas.
And Charlie S. Charlie S.
Hey, Charles. Very good. So that's where I stand. So I got a pretty good watch. Well, I kind of treated myself. I got a keyboard and this, the iMac Mini. And something's got to go because I have two Intel desktops and a Intel laptop. I think I'm going to put the laptop up for sale or give it to some family member. I just
You,
got.
give it to, you won't put nothing up for sale. You give it away.
Oh, I hate
I know you
dealing
do.
with it. I mean,
I know.
yeah, I hate dealing with selling stuff. It's a pain in the butt.
TT said something. TT said something about. So did you put away the menorah and set up the Christmas tree since you got your computer for Christmas? For
We do, well, my wife does have. We have to put a we have to put up a Christmas tree for the wife,
Absolutely.
and then she went and bought like a 6-foot one last year. But years before that, she was just had this little one on the table
I haven't even
because
bought
it's
her little-
hard.
We got a tree about 2 feet high, maybe.
That's
Not
what we
even 2
had.
feet high. It's got little red balls on it. I forgot to bring it up yet. We kind of like got over the Christmas
Well,
thing.
I mean, we're not kids anymore. It's a lot of
I
work.
know,
And
it is.
she even got lights. I put these like solar power lights, draped them over the hedges out in the front of the house, and actually they work pretty good. Probably could have got another set. And then it decorated we got a light lamp out in here. Decorated that a little bit.
Yeah. The summer
But-
before COVID, we had a Christmas in July yard sale. And
Oh, really?
People, I mean, we gave it away. Everything was like
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
dollar, $2, whatever. People bought our Christmas stuff up like there was no tomorrow, and the other stuff went to the dump.
Yeah, I guess we could have done that. We could have had a yard sale at the house, or just here, take it. Because I gave so much stuff away when we moved on the Facebook Marketplace, and even those people were getting pissed off, giving stuff away.
Yeah. There's Blackjack Guitar. What's happening, dude?
Hey, Blackjack. Oh, hey, it's Quentin James.
Cute. Cute.
Yeah, so that's where I stand. I got a little bit of gifts, and I'll try to learn how to use GarageBand. And then my goal is maybe to upgrade to, if I learn how to do that, maybe get Logic Pro.
Right. Hey, I think I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this. I'm going to go one day. I don't know. I don't know if this week will work out, but maybe after Christmas, I'm going to go up to Bill's Music House and tell this guy up there. I said, I'm going to tell him order two. I want to play two different ones because I don't want him just have him get one and then say, well, if he'll order two, I'll tell him I'll buy one of the two, but I want to have two to play. That Koa Natural
Oh yeah.
Epiphone Les Paul. I think that thing's gorgeous. It's got an ebony fingerboard. I don't give a two. I could care less about the headstock. It's fine. And if I don't like if the pickups aren't quite what I want, and really the pickups probably don't make that much difference with all the effects that I use, but I think it's just badass looking, and I love ebony fingerboards or fretboards, whatever you want to call
I
them.
think this guy I follow, Chad Garber, I think he has that one you're talking about. He got like maybe a year or so ago, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I think he's got one like that. He likes
if I
it,
don't
or
like the
did.
pickup, if I don't like the pickups, hell, I'll drop another set of lollers, or I'll find some, maybe give that guy Hack's buddy I forget Blue Sky pickups or no, that's one of his pickups. I forget the guy's name. What's the guy's name? Hack with the pickup guy. I tried to get his pickups for the Epiphone, but he would never. By the time he got back to me, I'd already, I waited a week, and I ordered the lollers, which I love. I like those pickups a lot in that Epiphone. It's a different guitar. It really is.
So a year ago today, just
Isn't
by
that
chance,
amazing?
that we did the
Crazy.
first show that was named Don and Mike. We did some recordings prior to that, but it was the first show.
It really
yeah.
wasn't. They were just kind of spur of the moment things, right?
Right, we did a show
schedule
before,
or anything.
like in the little video I made.
Yeah.
So I kind of did a little history thing because we did it when we got our Les Pauls. We did something that was way
Yeah,
before.
right.
we
That
started.
was fun. That was
Yeah.
fun. And when we both got the Helix, you got the Helix, and I got the Helix right
Yeah.
after you.
Yeah.
You got the Les Paul, I got the Les Paul. It's like I'm following Mitch. But for
You got a
latecomers-
keyboard. I got a keyboard.
Yeah. But in the for you latecomers, Mitch did a very short montage of greatest hits or year in review to start the show off. So if you got nothing better to do later on, there's
But it's
PJ,
probably
Kobe.
like 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. Some of it.
Some of them were real.
It was 2019 when we got the Les Pauls.
You were doing that one. I couldn't even tell us. I kept interrupting myself, going on tangents. I forgot where
I have
was.
an SG. Hey,
Now,
PJ Kobe.
I haven't seen. I'll tell you what. I came close to wanting. I was Jones and battle on that Epiphone SG. I don't know. It was like blue with black on the outside. It looked, but it's got those Fishman Fluence pickups, and I've already done the active thing once, and I'm sure they're much different than EMGs and probably more suitable to my ear and the way I play and stuff. But I just want regular pickups, something simpler.
Yeah, Hugh Caldwell.
No, I didn't say greatest hits. I got a list, BJ.
Hugh
Look, I
Caldwell
got
won
this- I got
won a
this,
prize
This bridge. You won a prize?
on Hack Show.
Oh, did he? Oh, cool. What do you get?
A T-shirt. Yeah, him and him and DT.
Cool. Very cool. What do you have? Trivia? Any?
Yeah.
Were there
Yeah,
any
true.
controversies in the chat that I got it first?
Not at all.
No matter how you could take 5 minutes to explain to everybody that what you see in your chat box might not necessarily be what the host of the show sees in his chat box.
Yeah, he did mention. Yeah, he
But
mentioned that.
I've seen people still say, "I got it first. I got it."
Hugh got. I think. Yeah, Hugh got. The first was how many pedals does Hack use, and he uses 10. And I didn't know, but because I talk to him every day, but I don't pay attention. I don't have a
That would
use
be a
pedal.
nice round number guess.
The other what was his recent purchase? He got a Les Paul, and I can never remember what exactly kind. And then
I would've
DT
got
knew
that
right.
one right. I would have got that one right.
What is it?
The
What
Les
did he
Paul.
get?
The
I
Les
mean,
Paul.
but he wanted the exact model. What kind?
Oh,
what color?
No. I
It was-
can't-
I think it was
What's the
50s
root beer
tobacco. 50s
Tobacco burst.
50s tobacco burst Les Paul. You had to say the 50s,
I get
which the only one who
tobacco
knew it
and
was DT. You know.
right. I get tobacco and root beer mixed up.
Yeah, they look alike.
Oh, somebody else. Somebody just jumped. Did somebody just jump in there?
Quentin James.
Quint. No.
No, I'm
Jamal.
just.
Jamal Kareem. Hey, Jamal. What's
Is he in
happening,
here?
dude?
I didn't see him.
Yeah, he's right
Hey,
above
Jamal.
Laurie's. Not well. Laurie just posted again, but he's up there. Talk to Hack every day, but I don't pay attention. I can't.
Yeah, but he knew what kind of
I
he's
don't
mocking.
pay attention
He's
to
mocking me.
him,
He's
what
mocking
he
me.
says. Oh.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't know enough of the pal pedal, so I'm not going to remember.
How
You
old's
know,
DT? Is DT our age? Is he younger?
well, he has. He's a little. I think a little younger, but he has a capacity of like an 18, 17-year-old or something like that.
Yeah. Well, DT, when
He's
you
about.
get in your mid-60s, talk to us about it, okay? My last name wasn't Smith. I forget my last name sometimes.
Oh, look. So Bobby did get close.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy 2022. All those good things.
Yeah. We can. I hear you. We can only hope next year is better.
Well, I think his last year was better than 2020. That's for sure. Jesus Christ. That
I
was so
mean,
weird.
things are getting strict again in the restaurants. Not that I go every day, DT, but it seems like the staff they're all wearing,
Well, it's all around the country.
face shields,
It's getting
masks.
crazy with. I don't think as many people are dying. But like they had to cancel one of the college football bowl games, or at least one of the teams. Well, I don't know if they have time to replace if any other team's been practicing just in case. But Texas A&M had to pull out. They had too many people with COVID.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
And
crazy.
some of the NFL game. I mean, they
That was a third string quarterback. They just got off
is there a
the
game tonight?
Patriots. I
Yeah.
thought there was. There's not. No,
Yeah,
tomorrow.
tomorrow night. Yeah, Saturday there was a game. Sunday, a million games. Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah,
last
Christmas
night,
Day. There's 2 games.
2 games last night. Although last night both games were on at the same time. So depend where
Get
you
it?
live on the West Coast. You saw one game. You lived on the
Yeah,
East.
you didn't
Saw
get
the
the
other.
other. Yeah.
Right.
Um,
Oh, they're closing Canada down again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know why? Why are you carrying a firearm?
they're not. It's not Canada. It's Canada. They're closing.
Oh,
That's a different.
Canada.
That's a different place.
Where's that?
I'm joking. He didn't tell you about. uh,
Because
yeah.
of COVID? What are you going to shoot COVID, Quinn?
Well, I had to. My sister-in-law was having a holiday party the day after Christmas, and they live up there by Benji's driving, and so they canceled it. I didn't want to go anyway. And then my niece was having a party at a bowling alley for her husband, a birthday party, like in early January. So she canceled for the same reason, but she rescheduled it for January, the end of January. What difference is that going to make? I'm not sure. But I had a real bad sore throat the other day, and it's still there, but it's not quite as bad. So I'm a little leery going out. Like we went to Walmart the other day, it was packed. I just wore a mask. I just didn't feel. I felt better wearing a mask. It was really that
I think
packed.
a lot of people just feel safer wearing the mask. But
Yeah.
I am of the school that the mask really does make a big difference. But I'm full.
I still
very
do.
I very well could be fully. You know what? Uh, so we, we knew we were getting this floor. We didn't know what day. Finally came today. We thought we were
Thanks,
getting it last
Nelson.
week. And Friday, I moved the refrigerator because we had to clean. That refrigerator hadn't been moved for many, many years, and clean up under the wall. And
Right.
we're getting the walls painted, so we cleaning the kitchen walls and behind the. Well, the refrigerator didn't roll. They're supposed to just roll out, right? It's in a very tight spot. Well, I busted out it's fine. But it was very sore. I missed a Christmas party Sunday because my back, I just didn't feel good, and
Really.
I was uncomfortable. But I didn't feel bad about not going to the party because I don't know. I just don't. We're going out Christmas dinner, but we're right when the place opened, so it shouldn't be as crowded. I'm paranoid, but But the thing is everybody. It's the reason. So this Omicron is so contagious, but it doesn't seem to be real.
Effective, like not as bad as
Yeah, not as harsh or
right,
deadly. That I mean,
right.
harsh is may be understating it a little bit for the whole Corona thing, COVID thing.
Yeah, same here, Quinn. But I'm trimming them anyway.
What's that all about? Between the ears and the nose, man, like the forest is growing. I get tired of trimming those things. Like sometimes I forget.
Yeah,
And the eyebrows, holy moly! Sometimes I look at my eyebrows. It's like, what is going on?
I had to do all that. I did all that before the show tonight.
I I hate getting old. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure that it's that deadly to the unvaccinated.
Actually, I don't. Did you ever get vaccinated? I couldn't remember, DT. I thought you were.
Oh, we got our boosters yesterday. What's funny?
Oh, yeah,
I got my booster and I went out and played 9 holes. I walked. I didn't play 18 because I'm playing like crap. But my arm didn't bother me at all. But last night around 10:30, 11 o'clock, man, and it's not as sore now. But it's like if I sleep on my left side, it's sore. Man, yes, Jesse, exactly. But it's different when you're an old fart. It's because you're really not man. You are, but you aren't. You just don't want to look like a hairy beast.
Yeah, but at a certain age, you start losing hair, and you get short. You get shorter.
I don't know. I remember when, my dad he used to come by. We'd meet for breakfast before I went to work. I worked at a dealership right around the corner from his house. The last place I sold new cars at, and he'd come by. We'd sit there, and it's like I couldn't believe his ears were completely covered with hair. Like he had a ear stash, and I always wanted to say, Dad, why don't you shave your ears, dude? But I didn't. I'm not going to say that.
He didn't get bitten by a werewolf, did he? That you know of. I can go out there when I take the dog out there at night and get a perfect moon. Like maybe last night it was a pretty bright moon. I started acting
raining here last night. We got rain last night,
or maybe the night before last. But I started acting a little weird and started howling and started scratching my face with my right foot.
Well, PJ Kobe, you're not a youngster. Yeah, I don't know what's with the eyebrows, but as you get older, they do. Exactly, might be done. The man with hairy ears said, "No woman at all."
I think
mother didn't seem to mind him, so that's all.
Some guys, they shave their chests and all these muscles, but I think women. I would think some women like men.
Yeah, I don't get it. You watch that one, the one the long commercial or whatever it is for the male shave.
Yeah, they do. There's nothing left to match. They put everything on TV now. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous.
You got to be kidding. I always.
But I remember seeing a James. You Only Live Twice with Sean Connery, and the one of the many women he was with. He liked his hairy chest,
right,
or something like that. Anyhow, I don't know how we get on with that.
I don't.
Let's talk about women with. I wouldn't want a woman with a hairy chest. That's for sure.
No.
Oh my. Anyhow, are you getting any Jones in for Christmas, or are you getting anything cool?
No, I'm not. We're not. We don't. Me and my wife stopped doing presents years ago, and. She wants something. We want something. We just get it. We order it for ourselves.
Right. She always says, "Don't get me anything." Don't. And all right, we don't. And
then she got
she's probably 10 presents. Yeah, so I just got her one thing, or
there you go,
one little sheep. But there's a lot of presents around. It's for the kids, grandkids. I mean, it's all around.
I can sneak out. I might go to the jewelry store and get her something. But
something about DT? How about the Italian woman with the mustache ride?
Yeah, you gotta watch.
What does that mean?
Now. You gotta watch that now.
I'm sorry. The Italian woman with the mustache. Yeah. I thought you had ride on there. I don't know.
You got to watch that. Now you're gonna hurt some people's feelings when gals get older. That shit happens to them.
Oh, they can
It's
be
not.
young too and get them.
Well, I know, but it happens when gals get older.
DT can he says that because DT is Italian. So
Yeah.
just in case people don't know, he's only joking.
Shouldn't he have should he be DT cannoli or pepperoni?
Yeah. Oh, I love that's my favorite pizza.
Yeah, we had a pizza the other night. It was good.
Oh, I'm trying to cut back on the on the carbs, and
My wife got a
it's really
meatball sub
hard.
from this place, Mitch, and it was a big. It looked like how you get a loaf of Italian bread. It's more uh, long and narrow. Well, this is like fat. It was a big blob. I mean, it was about this round, full of meatballs, and then the sauce was on the side. I mean, she got about 3 meals out of this thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not a big meatball.
Mark
I
came
like
home.
Italian sausage. I'm not a big meatball guy.
She bought me a like a chicken cheesesteak sub, but it was chicken. It was really good. It didn't agree with me, but it tasted good.
Hey, there's Alan Robinson. What's going on, Alan?
Beautiful mustache. Yeah, it's the only thing. My mustache isn't real thick. Everything else I can, but mustaches it doesn't do it.
My wife keeps wanting me to shave my mustache off. For Christ, I don't know if I can handle. The reason I grew a mustache back years ago when I was in my 20s is
We used to do those.
I
Used to do those videos, right? You used to do those videos. I'm joking.
oh.
You did video.
I kept cutting my upper lip when I'd shave. Of course, I
Oh,
was hungover and I was late for work all the time, so I was rushing. But I got tired of cutting my upper lip with the damn razor, so I said, "Fuck it, I'll grow." Pardon me, but I'll grow a mustache, and the rest is history. I've had this thing for 40 some years. I wouldn't know what to do without having this.
I hate shaving. Then you get to the point where it starts itching you. Then you get
Yeah,
past that, but then it's still annoying food, and yeah, I don't. I mean, some people like their beards because they get food in it, but they'll have something to eat later on, and when they're out, and yeah, it's not. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Oh, I
no,
forgot to tell you,
what?
we had
Tell
some
me.
new we had some news up our way today.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Bad news,
Uh,
which is like a mile from us. Down the street, on that main road to get in here, this guy who was just wearing a T-shirt was banging on these houses and broken
oh
one
my
house and was in an elderly couple's house, and he was beating up both of them, the man and the wife, and beat
oh
up the
my
woman
God,
pretty good. But the man living there went out and got a gun and he killed him. But they
really?
had all his wife to the with a
That's all
real-
he was naked except for a t-shirt.
ye- yeah, that's all he had was a T-shirt on. But his wife, they had a haul in a helicopter, but she's going to survive. She's not life threatening.
Oh, that's good.
But and he lived down the street from him. That he's in a T-shirt and he was like 53 years old or something, whatever. He had to be on something or something. But because you very rarely there's no you don't see
Either
any
that, or
big crimes.
maybe just went over.
Or he was crazy. Yeah,
One flew over the cuckoo's nest.
yeah, sad. But my sister Margaret's trying to get home. They had the road closed, so she had to go all the way around up on Hanover Pike and coming through the other end. All right, let me see.
Clinton. I don't get. It's an inside joke. I think. Hack. Very good.
Yeah, I think he went to Tom somebody guitar. I know that.
He wants what?
Some kind of Tom somebody guitar.
Oh, Tom Anderson.
Yeah, I think it's what it is.
That's the guy. That's the pickup guy. I think for Gibson, or he was. Now he's on his own. Out on his own.
John
Was he
John
arrested?
Slala was arrested. Oh,
No,
was he
he's dead.
arrested? Oh, he's dead.
He's
The
dead.
owner,
Yeah.
the
The
husband
guy
killed him.
shot him.
Yeah, shot him dead. Yeah, I'm thinking he had to be on drugs or some mental case.
Yeah. You never know. You never know.
Right. Anywho, but yeah, I did Laurie's Christmas show last week. I did a song like I was, and I did "It's a Wonderful World" by me.
Yeah, Mitch made his singing debut, folks.
Yeah,
If
and
you haven't watched it, watch it. Mitch sings.
I'm using auto tune because I can't sing. Even with all, to me, I know everybody's nice in here. They don't want to. No one's going to say, "Yeah, it sucked," or whatever. To me, anyway. But I
Sounds
did it,
good, man.
and
Sounds
I used
good.
auto tune, and it was like I have such a short attention. I can't remember words of songs, so did everything in Reaper, and I only have two tracks, right? I'm using two tracks. So I'm doing a little.
Oh,
So I'm doing a little part. I'm doing a verse, then I'm putting a guitar to it, or vice versa. And then when I get a second part, I just piece it together, make it sound like it's one fluid thing, and then I recorded it. I mean, when I mixed it all together, I said, now I got to do video. So I'm just playing the song and recording the video with me pretending I'm playing and lip singing, and it kind of came out good. I put everything together and synced it up, and kind of came out pretty okay. Yeah.
um, Laurie wanted to know if the guy that shot the intruder got arrested.
Yeah, he got killed.
No, the guy that shot the intruder.
No, it
The
was
hus-
inside his house. No, it was inside the house. Now, this is it. This is not Maryland.
yeah.
No, well, even there, I think I mean, the guy broke in his house.
The only reason
Yeah.
he could get arrested is if he didn't have a a, a properly purchased
Oh
firearm.
yeah, I don't. You see, I don't. Even with that, they, I would think they might around here they might overlook it. I don't know though. That wasn't
Hey,
brought up.
hey, Dave, what's
Hey
up, man?
Rick. Yeah, hey Dave. Multi-talented, picks and paint.
Yeah,
He's
man.
a fantastic guitar player and
Tell you what,
a fantastic painter.
you get a show, man. Get it syndicated. Next thing you know, you'll be rich. Take Bob Ross's place since he's. Of course, they show reruns. I guess still right of Bob Ross.
Oh yeah, they say yeah. Well, you can go on YouTube. You'll see a lot of it too. By the Chia Pet, I see him on the Chia Pet with Bob Ross. You remember that thing you sprinkle? You put water in and hair
Yeah,
grease.
yeah, yeah,
They got
yeah.
one at Bob Ross.
Oh my God. Boy, that person got rich with that thing.
Oh, I mean, actually, that's a long story. It's the partner's got the money, not him. Anyway, but I want to do some, yeah, like say learn how to use GarageBand, and if I get any decent at it, because I'm really doing pretty good with well, to an extent with Reaper. I'm understanding that quite a bit, but you listen to Hack just put up a new song, and his brother does all his
Yeah,
mixing for him, and he uses
Dennis.
he switched to Logic Pro, and man, if I could get to sound like a tenth as good as his,
Yeah.
I'd be
I mean,
satisfied.
that's
Oh
good,
my
good
god!
production on those things. You never know. I told Hack in his comments, I said, Hack, if you make a CD of all your originals, I'm in for a CD. I don't know. I don't do the download. What are those things you put it on to? I can't remember you put your music on there and people buy it, the
Oh
download.
yeah,
Or
his
what's that stuff
this
called?
I forgot distro. I forgot where he's putting his at.
DistroKid or
Something like
something.
that. Yeah.
There's another
It
one.
is different. There's a bunch of different places.
But Hack, you got enough. I think you got enough material now for a CD, and it's all good stuff,
Yeah,
man.
he got quite a bit of stuff up
Hacks. Let
there.
me tell you something, Hack. I think I don't. I still have yet to figure out how to go in on my own channel and like substitute. Make different playlists. I
Yeah, I
don't
never
get.
even bothered.
I
Yeah, you
can't.
can do it. I never
But
even
Hack
bothered.
does that nice, so you can go to Hack's Guitar Hacks page, and you can I think just listen to his originals or just he has it very well organized. I can't. I went in one time to see if I could do that, and I didn't see anything. Maybe you have to have so many subs to be able to do more. I don't know. Spotify, there you go. Spotify,
Yeah.
iTunes, Apple. Thanks, Hack. It's terrible. I couldn't think of any of those because I don't do any of that.
But I think
But I'll
Hacks
buy
Mu-
CDs. I just bought a Government Mule's latest CD. I think that I like Warren Haynes a lot, man. I've been listening to a lot of Warren Haynes. I think
but I
he's a
think
good
Hack's
guitar
music
player.
is on. Correct me if I'm wrong, Hack. Your stuff is on DistroKid, correct? And if it is, people should go there and buy
Or
Hack's music.
or iTunes or I forgot. I've lost Spotify and Apple Music. Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife we used to have this little tiny thing. It was about the size of a credit card. It wasn't much thicker, and we could hook it up to the radio and
Hmm.
listen to just nonstop music. I think she got that off of Apple
Hmm.
Music or iTunes. It was an iPad, or no, not an iPad. It was I forget what the thing called. It wasn't. It was about the size of my cigarette pack, but it was like, if you took three credit cards and put them together, that's about how thick it was. It was great.
Let me show you.
When we go on trips, we do that and we just listen to music, uninterrupted music. It was great.
I use an old phone for that. I have in a bedroom when I listen to music.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
let me show you. I got a picture. Let me show you a picture of I rearranged stuff so I can put the iMac Mini.
All
And
right, man.
let me share
Let's see your new
share
control tower. Show us your
screen,
control
Chrome
tower, dude.
tab. I think there we go. So that so I cleaned up the desktop with the table there, and on a corner on the right, the little like rectangular square thing. That's
Look
it.
at that little thing.
It
Yeah,
is. It's all.
for you latecomers, Mitch went to the dark side, man. He went Apple.
Yeah, that's it. And I have it hooked up to that monitor right there, which was hooked up to the PC behind it. So
Oh, iPod.
yeah, right. So it's a Mac Mini with the M1 chip in it, late 2020. But so far, I got things. Yeah, I had some issues. I had a Discord. I couldn't share in there, and I had to. I mean, they were telling me you need to enable permissions, blah blah blah, but no one told me where. I found on YouTube how to do that, so that's all working fine. So everything's working fine right now. What little bit I've done in there, and so so far so good.
Cool. Very cool. I can't believe how small that thing. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
it's small, but
How
it's
did it get off? It's so tiny and it can do everything.
yeah, and it's like one of the tech channels took one apart. It's hardly anything to it. But like I said, the bad thing is you cannot upgrade it. It's not upgradable.
Well,
Oh, I don't.
turns to my step out station
Oh,
there.
they're talking about Bob Ross, I believe.
Oh,
I think.
Alaska. It's hippie. Jeff, metalhead hippie is in Alaska.
Yes, but he's from out this way somewhere. His son lives in York or Lancaster.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Hmm.
Is that right? He's
Yeah.
an East Coaster, huh?
Yeah.
How about that? Did anybody else get anything for Christmas? A new guitar,
Or well,
new amp?
or did you? Oh, well, did you open it up ahead of time before Christmas? Because
Well,
if do they know what they're getting?
right.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to. Oh, did Apple come with a suicide net? Yeah, they were all like, when I was setting this up, they were watching me, and it was like, I even recorded it, right? And then when it got to the point where it was saying like, too many tries were done on this, whatever it was. And I said, I'm flipping it. What do you mean? It's a brand new computer. Why is he giving me this? But I got it straightened out. Oh, what is this?
Getting a new easel can. Absolutely, Dave. There you go. You're picks and paints. Sometimes you're picking, sometimes you're painting. So an easel for the painting part. Yeah, absolutely.
What is GTA 5? Zach, jog my memory. I forget.
Yes, enlighten us. Now, Daniel Horsley got two pedals and a new amp. Cool. Very cool.
the last couple months. Yeah, I got see over the summer. I got the I got the SG Gibson SG and the acoustic, and then in the past week the little cheap keyboard and the Apple.
Yeah. Well, I'm running out of gas here. I got nothing more to. I don't have a whole lot to contribute.
That's all right. I just wanted
Got
to
it.
do
We got it.
something.
Me and my wife. I mean, we got a new kitchen floor. That's kind of like, I guess, our Christmas present. That's all. It's 99% done. The guy's got to come back tomorrow and scrape away some caulking residue, and actually, he doesn't. Well, he's got to get paid.
Well,
Tried to
you
pay
know,
him today, but he couldn't remember how much it was.
I forgot I had more stuff to. I was going to put some more decorations. You can get some. So I think I'll put a. Let's put it. I could use Merry Christmas, and I could use a. Probably
the
could
wizard.
use.
Here goes the wizard, man.
I probably could use a tree. Yeah, I wanted a tree. I need some lights. That's better. That's what I'm talking about.
Cool. Very groovy. Hey, PJ Kobe got no. Yeah, he got a Line 6 Pod Go. Hey, if you want, I don't know if you are aware of this guy, Jonathan Cordy.
Mm-hmm.
He's really good. And what's
He
cool,
is.
I'll tell you what, I think the Pod Go's the way to. You basically, it's not as elaborate and fancy, and there's some limitations of that over the Line 6 floor. But that thing, basically, he builds patches right there on his channel for free. I mean, he's trying to sell you some too, but he shows you how to build a patch, uh,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the same thing that you can use. It's the same effects, the same amp models, same cabinets, and everything as the Line 6. It's just not as elaborate uh, chain. You don't have all these different paths like you can, I don't think, on the Line 6 Pod Go. But that's a very nice piece of equipment you got there. You'll have you'll get all kinds of great sounds. It'll take you forever to experiment with them all. But that guy Jonathan Cordy is excellent at anything Line 6 Helix Pod Go. He even does the Fractal and one of the other ones. GT5 is much better than
Oh,
that.
there's a Grand Theft Auto. I guess you're talking about.
Uh,
I know nothing about gaming whatsoever. Man, the only time I ever gamed was a little bit of Quake and Unreal Tournament.
I got
And
two computers that are very good for gaming, according to the little stickers that are on them that Mitch helped me pick out. But I don't game.
I don't
But
either.
they get the job done for what I needed to do.
But your computers are good for video editing if you ever decide to do it.
I'm gonna graduate. I'm getting Reaper down, so I've got to the point. It's
Video
not
editing.
exactly what I want, but I've
Yeah.
got. So once I get some Reaper content, then I'll figure out that I can how to really do everything good in Reaper. Then I'll start filming myself doing, and I'll put 3 and 4 different guitar of me playing different guitar parts and
Yeah,
playing leads on top of leads. That's my goal.
I just figured it out where I nobody saw it. I don't know if I mentioned to you where I can open up two instances of OBS. So I can have two different cameras up and record both those at the same time, right?
Wow, that's
And I
cool.
can have different position on
Angles.
the one different angles.
Angles.
So I did that, and with DaVinci Resolve it has a thing on there where you can group both those videos and then have it sync up by wave, and as long as it has the same, and they're both recording the same thing, and they're going to, as long as it has the same wave on both tracks, it'll match it up and sync it, and it worked really good. Actually, I didn't
Cool.
hear with some of the guys in Discord were watching. Because because sometimes I'll open it up I'll hit it by accident after I have this OBS open, and I try to open again, but I hit the wrong thing, and it gives me something and I never bother reading it. Just close it. But I did see something recently. Anyway, long story short, you can open up multiple instances of OBS. So that's pretty cool.
Boy, these are the most uncomfortable headphones all of us. I got to remember to bring my light ones up from downstairs. Hugh Caldwell says Jonathan chord he plays so beautiful. He does. He's one of those
Yeah,
legato guys. I mean,
oh my God.
he can alternate pick too. That he's very
Even when he
very
plays slow, it sounds better
yeah.
than anything you ever heard. But he can play fast.
He did a Christmas video on how to play Silent Night with chord. And I said, man, that sounds cool. That looks easy. It looks so easy, and he shows you how to do it. He shows you all the chords, and he very does a real good job at showing you which fingers go on which string. I try these stretches are so. I mean, the guy knows the finger. He knows the whole fretboard up. The guy is he's a real true musician. He can probably read and everything. And I'm trying. I said, man, I can do that. I can do. You watch it. It looks easy. I tried. I could make the stretches. My fingers will stretch and make them, but I couldn't. I couldn't. I tried to go to the second chord. It's like, where's the first chord? It takes me 5 minutes to find the first chord again because he's stretching like five frets of
Right.
In the chord. And then the next chord is like only 4, but he's fat. It's a E G B on the and open this and that. But yeah, the guy's good. Don, I'm like you, 4 or 5 pitch patches. I like this. Yeah, that's why I got the Heel Explorer because it's got 9 10. No, it's got 12. It's got too many. But I can just step and change the sound 12 times. Now the trick is I don't do snapshots, so I have a completely different, recipe on each patch of effects. The trick is getting the volume of each patch to one not to overwhelm the other one, because some of the ones when you put on a lot of overdrive and what amp you used, how dirty it is or clean, it's getting what's the volume? I don't know, gain stage. I don't know what you call it. There's a term for it, but that's when you're just using 4 or 5 patches like that. One of the struggles until you figure it all out is getting, if you switch in the middle of a jam, or I guess for guys that are out playing live, is so you don't step on one and the next thing you know the volume's on. Now you can use the foot pedal as a volume pedal, but that's beyond me. I don't
or a wah-wah too, right?
Yeah, I don't use it. I've tried it. It's you got to change. You got to hit this button to do this. You got to change that. And
you see, I just
yeah.
I'm do everything in.
You don't even have yours on the floor, do you? Or do you have?
No, I never ever did. Nope, have it on the table. Never had it on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't think.
But like when I'm doing jam, I do my jams. I'll switch, several times. Not on all of them, but sometimes I'll play 3 or 4 different lead patches just to change it up.
All right, I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna unmute Discord and let them people say some stuff because they're not gonna be able to hear us, or hear you. But they can say Merry Christmas and we'll just let them talk.
Cool. Right.
Don't do that. And
do I need to mute or that you?
No.
Automatically.
Just make sure your echo is off and say Merry Christmas and just let me talk.
Is this little Mitch Heyman?
Make sure your echo is off. All right, they can't be playing the YouTube stream. They have to mute that if you're going to talk.
Is this little Mitch Heyman?
Make sure your echo. They can't be playing the YouTube stream. They have to mute that if you're going to talk. See, and DT, he just uses speakers. All right. Anyway, he's the only one that's talking anyway. Everybody else.
DT, who's DT? This is Santa.
I don't know if you can hear me.
And you?
Forget it. It's not working out too well. Because I'm getting
Pooh Ninja and Gussie Wells are in the house.
Hey, Pooh. Merry Christmas.
Has Gussie been in the what? Did Gussie?
He just came in.
So cool.
So he got a new one too. He got a new Mac, but he's been a Mac guy. He's had an iPad for a while, so he knows something about. But he got the Mac Air, which I almost got that, but I thought I wanted more of a desktop thing than Anywho, yeah, DT is killing. He's killing me too.
I had to move my position so everybody could see my wonderful red guitar hack shirt and hat.
All right, Don, I know you're tired. You haven't even eaten dinner yet.
Yeah,
But I just wanted to do something, for I'm going to, wish people a happy, Merry Christmas,
Merry
Happy New
Christmas,
Year,
Happy New Year.
safe and healthy, holiday season, and we'll be back next year and strong and healthy,
Pooh Nation
and
said, "Caller, please turn your radio down." That's exactly what.
yeah,
That's exactly what that was like.
yeah,
When the guy called.
yeah, caller, yeah, that's really good, caller. Please turn your, uh,
Pooh, I got
what
to
do you?
watch your last video, yesterday's video. Well, no, today's video. I haven't seen that yet. That should be good, interesting. I like Pooh. Pooh Ninja. Check out his channel, folks. He does short videos, and they're very interesting.
Yeah,
I
we can
find them.
play guitar. We can play
He can
play
play
more of
well.
our
Yeah,
stuff, whatever.
exactly.
Thank you, Laurie.
Yeah, Laurie, good show. I didn't make the show, but I watched the I
Oh, more
breezed through
clickbait.
and watched
She's
clickbait.
talking about, when I say this must be said, or when I say the
Or the
last show, or
last show. Right, yeah, we'll come up with something.
this is the last show that you'll see the PRS, guitar, or the clickbait.
Right.
It doesn't happen because I steadily I had 2,000 something, from doing those certain videos,
Right.
which I don't do anymore. So it went from 2,000. I'm just barely over 900 subs right now. No, I'm exaggerating. It's
Oh,
not
wait a
that
minute.
bad.
Before we go off, Laurie, since you're in there, Laurie, you made a comment where you didn't see any mishmash. How do you buy your stuff? Do you have a channel of like shirts or hats? Or
Oh, so I think
mugs
it's
or
on her.
whatever?
I think it's on her site. I think she's got. Yeah, if
I
you go,
looked. I went
or do
there. I
you?
looked in the about. I've checked out
I'll have to
several
look.
videos, description. So, Laurie, what's going on? I think you got me email. Email me the link. You had my email anyway. It's April Fool's 2020 at Yahoo. Full April Fool's with an S. Me and my wife were married on April 1st.
No, he's asking. We're ready to have merch. I would. Yeah,
No.
who's gonna? Why would anybody want to buy it? And I'm not
Exactly.
worrying for the.
I'm not.
You only make a few bucks on it, and then the what's it? Tea Springs or whatever it's called. They make all the money,
Just
and I don't. And they're overpriced, quite frankly. Anyway, in my opinion.
All right,
I mean, some
Laurie,
of-
I'll go. Excuse me, Mitch. Laurie, I'll go back to your page, but I swear to God, I didn't see anything. It's just a globe. A globe? A Laurie
Yeah.
globe? All right, I'll get a Laurie globe. I'll put it up here somewhere. I have a Laurie globe dummy producer in the description. I thought maybe I just didn't look properly. All right, thanks, PJ. I'll go. I will. I'll support the channel. So anyway, all right. So we're out of here, Mitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna close out with playing the end of the video that I made.
Okay,
And so everybody have a nice Christmas and a
Yeah,
happy
Merry
New Year,
cool. Happy 2020.
and be safe. And we shall see you next year, y'all. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thanks for joining us tonight, folks. Really appreciate it.
Nope, I messed up.
Oops. There we go.
There we go.
I'm gonna mute.